table here. Just under here so I don't accidentally knock it over. Now this isn't folded right. I grabbed, oh there's one. So you can see how much they get compressed down. Okay, this kind of drape is called an ortho drape. It has this strip. That's so you'd actually stick this to the patient because it's going to be put on like at an odd angle, like their legs would be half up in the air. So how are you going to keep the drape on? But for our purposes, I'm just going to open it. Okay, so it even says on there, toward incision. So they give you clues on how to open things. But you always start by opening a drape. Never mind. Usually they have this part sticking out, but this is such a large drape, that's why. So you keep opening until you get to the point where you see this lighter colored, which is going to be on the bottom, and this is going to be your sterile part. All right, so I'm going to slide my hand underneath like this. And usually, you know, for our purposes, they're usually small, so don't worry. And I'm going to pull back and step away, okay? And I've got all that because it's just such a big drape. Normally what I would do is with that end, I'll come on this side. And then when you bring it down, you give it a little tug like that to get all your little creases out. But like I said, this one, I mean, look at it. We could have a party now on this one. So this is a big ortho drape, but you guys get the idea. You fold out so it unfolds without you contaminating this inside. And then the first fold that sits on top, that's the one you bring down towards you. And then you go around the table for the other side. Okay? Why?
You don't want to contaminate.
That's right. I don't want to reach over. So I'm going to consolidate our sterile field. It's a little cumbersome like this. You'll also notice the difference in the texture and color. The inside of the drape is kind of matte and is so slightly lighter. This side has a sheen to it and this look they've done with it. That's the waterproof side. So it's going to look a little different than the inside, so you can kind of recognize the difference. All right, so I put out my drape. And now we've got my gown. So I want to open that up.
Did you guys see how she did that? There was a little tab on the top. This right?
It's folded back. See, it has a little fold.
Kind of works like this.
It's got a fold on the first on the inside, and then these both have folds, and then this one has a double fold. So it's folded.
And it has a little kind of thing
and
to
then
pull out.
Tucked. It's tucked like this. Sorry.
That's okay.
And then this little lip folds back over the top like that. So it comes like this. When you take it out of the bag, you put it down with this one towards you, this way. And then I'm going to pull this one. I'm going to open out. And I'm going to let that one out like that. Okay? And then I'm going to leave it alone. And then I'll probably turn it.
Did you see Vicky how she had told you not to reach over the sterile field? She pulled it out from the side. When she didn't go over like this, she went like that.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Sorry. It's
Okay.
automatic.
It's automatic.
And when
I'm
the
learning this
reason
too,
I
so.
did this is because I would have touched it if I had done this one last. So in this case, you'll get the hang of it. It'll be intuitive before you know it. All right, and the other thing I'm going to need, because I'm going to go out and scrub, is my gloves.
It's right there.
Okay.
No, twigs here.